Hello, everyone. Oh, I should have gotten a fan. It's hot in here. All right. All right. So, welcome to ChaosCraft schematical live stream stuff. I'm Matt, and it's been a wild day already, and it's still pretty early. Consulting stuff equals crazy right now. That's why I'm eating right now. Sorry about that. So check it out. You know what this is? A field of pumpkins that can't really grow because they've overplanted it. Should have done wheat seeds. Should have done wheat seeds. So those guys that are up there, they're probably without action because they're still wandering towards the middle. But that's how good the navigation's gotten. It's quite ridiculous. Oh, look at that. They've even planted them inside of this little hole here. They're starting to grow, but I don't really see them get too big. Part of it's water. They have not figured out how to use water yet. So that's something we're going to have to do eventually. No one's on this stream yet. It's a little weird. So, if you guys are new to this channel, check out the ChaosCraft V3 or 0.3 or 0.3, yeah, playlist. That playlist will fill you in on a lot of this stuff. Sorry, I'm eating right now. Like I said, I had a crazy morning. And now I must eat. We got a guy with a hoe here. What's he trying to do? Not get stuck in a hole. He is trying to melee attack with the hoe, but he is too slow. Looks like it's timing out. Part of this thing is that this thing screwed up their navigation. You kind of gotta. I had to like clear up this field here. I could probably figure out how to set the floor as dirt again. But then it would kill the spawn blocks. To go and put more spawn blocks in. I also could make it so the wander action doesn't go to the center anymore because we don't really need that. So, all right, let's do that. Let's see. All right, navigate to action, wander action. Here we go. All right, we're going to do all this. We're going to bring this back. Okay, we probably got to bring that back. So now their wander action will wander aimlessly. Ideally. So we're going to restart. Why not? Both the client and the server. I'll check on chat. Wow, we don't have anybody on today. Slow day. I do have the right time, right? Thursday at 11 a.m. Central Time. Oh. Well, fine. I'll just sit here and stream to myself. Eat my breakfast before it gets cold. Got some bacon here. I didn't have enough bacon, so I threw in a chicken sausage. And it is tasty. That's spinach. I'm going to read off my breakfast while this restarts since there's not any chatter. That's spinach. Put down a bunch of spinach. Put some jalapenos on the spinach, sliced. The mild ones. Nothing too hot. Cook up some bacon, typically. I throw some mushrooms in there. onions, a little bit of pecans, sometimes walnuts, something like that. And throw in some eggs, about 3 eggs, and that's what you get. All right. Actually, I can full screen this. Who cares? No one cares about the code. All right. So now they won't cluster in the middle. That means we should be able to catch more behavior than one. You know what? I'm actually going to put in some more spawn blocks out here. What I should do is I should make the middle dirt. I should put the spawn blocks like on the outside, put down some cement maybe. Oh, I gotta rename it, don't I? Is it just farm? I think it's just farm. Is it farmy? I don't remember. Let's go find out. Farmy, it is farmy. They haven't used bone meal to my knowledge. I would like to see bone meal being used. There we go. There's a guy. All right. So this guy is trying to plant that there, and he has not figured it out. Because you need both. You need the guys. This is where the plant. See, okay, this guy, what's he trying to do? What are you doing? He's trying to use a hoe on the pumpkin stem. So he's actually trying to use a hoe, which is good. So he's the type that tills. I'm wondering if there's two species that are like interlinked, kind of intertwined. Because there's like the hoers. No, he's digging. That's not the right guy. And then there's the planters. Here's a hoer. That sounds weird. Tiller. There's a tiller. And then there's the planters. So we got buffaloes. I got to write this down somewhere. Buffaloes are the tillers. Okay, and it looks like, I'm guessing, it's that whatever that guy was is a planter. And we got to figure out how to get them to use water buckets. I've not seen them try yet, which kind of is alarming. Now we got some people joining. Hello, people. Welcome. It's a bit of a slow start on this thing, but it appears we've got two different species that are kind of figuring out how to do this. So you got, what is this guy doing? We got the tillers that use the hoe, and we got the guys that plant stuff. No one figured out how to use water buckets yet. This guy was actually just navigating around to random spots, but he chose to equip the hoe, which is amusing. Okay, that guy's trying to plant it. Okay, we got another guy with a hoe here. What's he doing? Toss item. He's just tossing. I think he's just tossing and picking up the item. I need to make it so there's a cooldown on that toss. We might do that during the stream. This guy's using raw nav, which is curious. And that guy is trying to place the pumpkin, but there's already a pumpkin there. Do it. Oh, now he's trying to place it on a spot where there has not been tilled yet. See, all these I didn't till for. They figured out. Oh, here we go. We got another one. They're starting to grow. These things are really growing slow because I think they're overpopulated like crazy. What's this guy doing? Buffalo. Okay, he's probably trying to till. Yep. He's trying to till, but he's tilling the wrong thing. I need to make it so they can see pumpkin stems as well. Is this grass? I mean, it is grass, but is it registered grass block? I'm going to give them that. Grass block. Because if they can figure out how to target grass blocks, that's going to be a big win for them. Eating a little bit, sorry. Let's observe. Also notice they're not spinning nearly as much. All right. Training rooms. Farmy. Note to self, fix that. Pumpkin stem. Actually, I need to go back and control this because I don't remember the name of it. Oh. Observation options. No, stop observing. All right. F3 again. It's called a grass block. So we do need the grass block. Put that back in there. Oh, we have grass block. All right. What's this one? Okay, yep, I want that. That's Minecraft dirt. All right, we'll give it Minecraft dirt as well. Why not? All right, save. Okay. This guy's got a score of 100, which means he's probably a tiller. And the reason I can tell that is because the tillers get 10 points for tilling at a max of 10, and the seed planters get 25 points, so you'd see a max of 250. Now, if one of these species figures out how to do both, it's going to be Gucci, for lack of a better term. Sorry, I just thought of something else related to my consulting stuff, and I want to jot down a note. All right, where am I going with this? Never fear. Hey, stream is working normally. We've got nobody on it though, except you. You're the first person that's commented, so welcome. Thank you. Not just the stream working normally. Look at navigation here. This guy's already maxed out his 100, but he is on point navigating. And so what we've got right now, it turns out, this is pretty cool. We've got 2 species, it appears, and probably more species, but they've actually created kind of their own roles already. So what happens is that we have a bunch of tillers, I'll call them, like that guy, running around tilling everything, and a bunch of planters. Now, the planters aren't incredibly smart yet. They haven't quite figured out how to spot farmland yet. Well, some of them might have. Honestly, look at that over there. Somebody figured out how to spot farmland. I don't know where they are, but they did. But then you got the planters. He's trying to plant right now. He's not, what is he, Gen 31? He's actually doing pretty well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, farming experiment, which was your idea. I believe it was your idea like 3 streams ago, the one that just went disastrous until I figured out what I was doing wrong. But look at this. Look at this right here. So for a while, I had debug going on where they were all trying to navigate to this thing, like whenever they didn't have another action. So if they didn't choose to raw nav or they didn't choose to do something else specifically, then they would just wander towards the middle. So now I just pulled that out, and I've been trying to get them to go expand a little bit. And I'm realizing that I should have made a certain area in the middle that's just dirt that I can reset, or maybe I will, and then I'll make like cement on the outside or something where the spawn blocks are. So I'll try and figure out how to do a command block for that. Just really hoping somebody It was your idea, yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. It turned out pretty interesting. They even dug a hole, somehow glitched it out, and planted stuff in there. But one species figured out how to plant like a boss. Not this guy. He's clearly a moron, but so close. I think what I need to do is start moving more of the spawn blocks over here, so we've got a little bit more chance of this working out. Oop, oop. By their navigation, look at that. That navigation's on point right now. He's just doing toss items. I hate it when they do that. And no one's figured out how to use a water bucket yet. And no one's figured out how to do both the planting and the what was it? No one's figured out how to do both planting and hoeing, to my knowledge. We've just got the two species: one hoes, one plants, or one tills. I gotta stop saying like that. Sounds weird. So he just did that, I think. This guy just now, he's a Gen Zero. He's probably just navigating randomly. To the harvesters, give them bone meal. They got bone meal. They have bone meal. I have not seen anybody use it. I've not seen anybody attempt to use it, but they have bone meal. I've also not seen anybody attempt to use the water bucket. So those are two things we're going to look into today as soon as I finish eating my breakfast. I had a crazy morning with my consulting clients, and it's going to get even more interesting this afternoon, but I told them I was unavailable at this time unless it's a dire emergency, but they're on it. Yeah. At the end of last stream, I was trying to study the effects of bone meal on this. It seems it maxes it out pretty quickly. You only get to there. I fear that planting so close will have an effect as well. Meetings and stuff. Yeah, meetings. Type of meetings you kind of don't want to have, but do have. I can't. It's. I. Internet security is a very interesting thing. So I found something that I had to raise a red flag on. I'm not going to go into any real detail on it, but it was intense. It was kind of cool. It was like a hackerish stuff. To demo how the issue was, but I like being in information security a bit. You know, it's kind of fun at times. But it had my heart racing. I'm not gonna lie. Like my heart doesn't always race when I write code, but when I was demonstrating how this thing could have been used inappropriately, my heart was pumping. Yeah, I should really do more information security studying myself, actually, just to keep really sharp on this stuff. Would you give them pumpkin seeds? Wheat might be better. Wheat would definitely be better. I mean, the pumpkin seeds, it's messing with their navigation. They end up like jumping over them. I'm not sure if I do it. Like that's just kind of. Oh, they're gone. That's not good. Yeah, they kind of decide that jumping's the best plan when it comes to these. So it's like, I should probably look into the villagers and see what they do. I should also penalize these guys for having invalid action. That'd be a good event to have. These guys These guys look like they're almost like doing a dance together. I guess we do delete their items when they come out of the game. Oh. Mm-mm. Some good breakfast. Up. Okay, so over here, someone's managed to figure out how to plant something. Yeah, if we could figure out how to get them to do both behaviors, both the tilling and that, we're going to see a spike in scores. Let's take a look at what our species scores are. So 125 is probably 5 times they've managed to plant. Man, a bunch of species. We had 250, so a bunch of species must have stalled out. Let us look at that. This is the first non-dev heavy actual experiment we've done in a while. This will make a good video. What was I doing? Sessions. I got my sessions. Current session. Species. 125. Let's see what we got stalled out. Yeah, see, these guys all hit the limit of 250, which means there were planters that planted like really well. We're gonna dig in and see if we can find their neural net. Wow, they did real well. Let's go 250. Yeah, they maxed out the scoring function. Harvesting might be difficult since they have to wait for crops to grow. That is true. So what I'm looking for right now is I want to see if they have a target candidate that is looking at input. Oh, item candidate. Wow, these guys have beetroot seeds. That's weird. I need to fix this screen. Drives me nuts. Yeah, another is looking at grass block. So this, that's cool. Target action target slot 3. Well, not sure what that would be. Did you give them rewards for using bone meal? Not yet, but I've actually not. I haven't had a chance to work on this because I've been so busy with consulting, which is good for my wallet but bad for this. Neat optimizes locally. Multiple rewards. They don't get advantage of it entirely. Yeah. Well, that's where we got to start thinking about the planning neural net, which I don't have fully mapped out, but it's starting. That's starting to be a thing that I think we're going to have to focus on sooner than later. What's interesting is that neural net we just looked at didn't have a neuron to detect if it was farmland or not, and you would think so. All right, so what do we want to do first here? I know I've been complaining about that for months, about the planning neural net. I mean, you're welcome to fork the code and help me implement it. I'm open to suggestion. You've definitely thrown me a lot of brain food. Now we just got to figure out how to implement it. The planning neural net is kind of a trip. That's a big thing to chew on, and I think we need to pump out a couple of these winning. Obviously the basic mechanics were broken for so long, but now we're starting to get there. Is that beetroot or is that bone meal? It's beetroot. No one's thinking about bone meal. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this first. I've decided. I should have deleted that or closed it. All right. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at, was it the use item action? Okay, so I have this if way up here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. If it's an instance of a bucket item, which I think water is a bucket item. Fish bucket item, bucket item. Like bucket item gets extended, I think, right? Or it just gets filled with stuff. So, I mean, we're not seeing water anywhere because the water would not get cleaned up. So I'm pretty sure they're not doing it. But excuse me. The local optima problem. Oh, okay. I got you. I've been looking at Monte Carlo, not too many good videos on that. Gotcha. Because I got a bucket item. It should be full of water. Let's add a constructor. I think this will happen when they spawn in. This constructor might get hit. I'm not sure. Well, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Whew. That's done. We should check to see if the held item is what's the other one? Bone meal. Bone meal item. Right now, those two aren't getting hit. Now, the other thing we got to do is we need to check the validation. The validation on this validate target item is here, and we can check real easily to see if I can get to the debugger play. So water bucket, item stack, water bucket, item stack stone hoe, item stack water bucket, item stack stone hoe. This is interesting. This guy might have tossed the bone meal, that or I screwed up and we don't have bone meal. All of them very likely. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that for a second so it plays through, runs a few ticks. Uh-oh. They've come unhooked. Bucket might be empty. That is a good point. Let's try some experiments. Up is the server's paused. Dang it. The server's probably gonna come down. Oh nope, I'm back. Alright, good. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Get rid of that. I don't care where you go. There we go. Alright. Let's just do this. So right now, let's hop in their brains for a second. Oh, start observing. And I'm going to go, observation options, display inventory, save. And they've got Minecraft : water bucket 1. They've got 64 pumpkin seeds. And they don't have bone meal. I was wrong. I thought I said bone meal. We will double check that. Okay, so what we're going to do, stop observing. / give schematical. Yeah. Plus it. Give schematical Minecraft water bucket. And of course not. And O or E, I guess. And I got a water bucket again. So I'm guessing that's what they got. I mean, when they toss it, it looks like a water bucket. Add a rule for using bone meal. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 second. All right, let's take a look. Water inventory 1 water bucket or bone meal 64. Minecraft bone meal. All right. Well, let's verify this. Start observing. Inventory 0 stone hoe. Inventory 1 water bucket. Inventory 2 pumpkin seeds. Or inventory 3 They've got 2 stone holes. Okay, this guy is screwing around here. This guy somehow acquired another stone hole. Oh god, this is confusing me. They might be spawning up with the right thing. I don't know. This guy's got a score of 50, meaning he's probably a planter. And he's making us dizzy. Ooh, Mechanist, we had some fun developments. Welcome to the stream. Let me get out of here for a second. We're debugging something, but I'm going to stop observing. Give me full screen here. All right, check this out. They're farming. They planted all of this. I did not sit around planting this crap. So we've turns out that there seems to be 2 main roles, and I didn't set this up to be rewarded individually. They actually get rewarded for planting, and every single one of these guys gets rewarded for planting and hoeing or tilling. I gotta stop saying Uh, and so these guys here, I think, is this one? Yep. All right. Well, some of them till, and some of them play. There's a guy tilling, and the other guys plant, and some of them have become really good at it. Some of them not so much. So the reason it's all concentrated over there is that I had put it so when they were wandering, they would track the beehive. So that's when they hadn't chosen another action or to do raw outputs, they would end up going to the beehive. Also, I've definitely, I should not say definitely, but it would appear that I have fixed pretty much all the navigation issues. I have fixed some major bugs there, and a lot of that was related to version 0.2's raw navigation. Stop jumping again. They're gonna break the crops. That's part of the Minecraft navigation, I think. Yeah, notice how they stop there. That's Minecraft navigation. I need to look into how the villagers do it because the villagers clearly don't break their own crops. So, this guy running around willy nilly like. But somebody, look at this. So just since we started the stream, this whole area has become planted. Now we've got a slight problem. Is that there might be an issue where they're not getting bone meal. Yeah. So this is weird for me. So I got to look into why bone meal is not happening. You know, I should just look in the logs. I'm pretty sure I'd log it if bone meal was failing. Okay. Stone hoe. Spawn block. Wait, what is use item X and air? Yeah. I should stop logging those because those are only important when it gets over back here and it turns out to be invalid. Oh, wait. There it is. Fetching packet remove a water bucket. Stone hoe. Never mind. I don't know what that means. All right. Let's go into, I think it's going to be server side. It's called a init something or another. Init inventory. Init inventory. Called it. Okay, we're going to just hit this here. So it's number 2 if memory serves. So the string value is bone meal. Item is air. Okay, so it's struggling to get that. All right, we're just going to go back and play so it doesn't fall off. And I need to double check bone meal's location in Minecraft IDs. Where the heck is it? There we go. Minecraft bone meal. Yeah, that's what I got in there, but I typed it, so maybe I just typed it wrong. That's why. Bone underscore meal. Okay, we both got it wrong. Feel better about that now. Bone underscore meal. I guess they're using underscores fairly consistently. I guess I don't know if bone meal is one word. English language madness. All right, so I got to restart everything. They do have water buckets though. Okay, another thing we're going to do is we're going to add a rule for using bone meal, and that's going to be good. I wish you could make like rules somewhat dependent, or not rules somewhat dependent. So, for example, like you'd have to do one than the other, because that would encourage them to have a diversity of things. I'm going to make this, I want to make it something odd. I'm going to make it 32, and I'm going to make a max occurrence of 5. And the reason I made it 32 is because if it's not a multiple of 5 and it's not a multiple of 10, it's going to be real easy to spot and figure out what the heck they're doing. Life effect, we'll just make that 10. You're good. All right, item used. And I think that's Minecraft bone meal. It is. Save. Good. I just want to go back to the default role one more time and just make sure I got that spelled right. Bone meal. Good. All right. Let's go there. And we're restarting. And with that, I'm going to grab a soda from the mini fridge next to me. Happy birthday, Mechanist. Just a word of wisdom, being as I've been spent all morning on doing IT security stuff. Your birthday is a tricky thing. If someone gets that, they can do some damage with it. So be careful telling strangers your birthday on the internet. That's one piece of information that social engineers love to get and then screw with you on. So happy birthday, though. So. Oh, I wish I could go into detail on all the hacker stuff I did today. I got that actually. Maybe I'll wait a while till it's no longer applicable to my situation, and I could do a video on some of the stuff because I replicated a security vulnerability today, and I'm pretty happy with it. Only took an hour and a half to do. I'm very happy with it. Some real hacker stuff there. I'll do a video on it sometime, maybe teach you guys how to protect against the dark arts by understanding them. And sometimes people wonder why I know so much about creating, doing malicious type hacking and all that. And it's to protect against it. It sounds like that's that and to play pranks, but mainly to protect people from evil doers. Good. Yeah. Keep the birthday year secret. That's good. That's good. You got any fun plans since it's already out of the bag? Anything you're gonna do today? Go play something fun. Game mode creative. I'm gonna add another spawn block over here. All right. So there's a breakpoint on bone meal. Oh, nuts. I just realized. Nuts. Do we want to just do a reset? So what I'm realizing is that there's the neuron for bone meal is misnamed as well. So we got to change that. Bone. Do I not even have it? Pumpkin seeds. Oh, okay. That explains why they got beetroot seeds. I wonder where they got a beetroot seed neuron. I'm tempted to hit it with a hard reset and then switch to wheat seeds and clear everything out. You know what? We're going to do this first. We don't need to do any reset. I'm going to start working on the thing that'll clear up the farm area. So we're going to do that. So, oh boy. What do I want to do here? I'm going to move the spawn blocks out to the edges a little bit further. No, maybe? Maybe she just put stuff. No. What do we do? What to do? What do you need to send to the start endpoint? Let's find out. I actually don't remember. I don't think anything really. It just says it just needs to know your access token, I guess. Start session. Let's do this. Session start response. There we go. You need the training room, the username. That's it. That's part of the URL. No, that's fine. This is just creating the URL for you. Nope. Doesn't really need anything else. Just needs to know that you want to start. You can send it a hard reset thing, but I mean the Yeah, all the stuff should be documented in Swagger. That's possible. It doesn't mean it's required though. Okay. Man, I wish I had TNT or somebody that knew what they're doing in here. Those command blocks. I got to give myself a command block. Give schematical command block. All right. I don't have a command block, do I? All right, let's get rid of a bunch of this junk. All right, we're just gonna throw it out here. I don't need any of that, or that, or that. Probably still do need that. I don't need that. I can always pick up some of those later. So much junk. You know what? I'm keeping this for sentimental reasons. From the time Super Jerry put one on my head, and I didn't realize that he did it. We'll keep that maybe. That. Don't need that. Don't need that. So much junk. I think I just, what does it do when I don't actually pick it up? Does it just drop it in here? That means one of these guys is running around with a command block. There we go. All right. Machinist, you know commands? All right. Let's go fill. Yes, I'm gonna figure out what the XYZ is. I kind of want to put cement around the outsides or something so they can't till it up, or maybe obsidian, but basically the outside is where they're gonna spawn, and I just don't want it destroyed. And I don't want to accidentally fill over the spawn blocks either, so if I do obsidian, I'll do bedrock down there since I did obsidian for the walls. We'll go from the corner 1, 2, 3 out, maybe. And we'll do bedrock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I'm counting. Get rid of the chicken from the inventory. Oh yeah, okay. Drop it on the X bottom right. Oh, the X. Okay. The replace will only do the farm blocks and nothing else. Oh really? Wait a minute. Oh man, that's gonna save a lot of time. Mechanist, legend. I got rid of the dirt. I need to fill this back in with dirt. Well, let's change that back to farmy. I had written down the dimensions of this somewhere at one point. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a sign. I guess no, I'll just write it down. F3. Where are we at? We should copy and paste this. All right. Here we go. Negative 2074 negative 232. Chat. Wait, it'll replace the farm blocks and nothing else? I probably have to do something to. Well, no, we'll see. All right. So over. What corner was I just standing in? I think it was over there. Well, we'll find out. Okay. Negative 269. Well, worst comes to worst, we destroy everything and start from scratch. Mechanist. Negative 179er. Okay. So let's go and place one of these things up high where these guys can't reach it so easily. And we're going to go fill. Looks like negative 207 4 negative 23232 to negative 269. Should probably make it 3. I'm guessing 3 negative 179, and I can always edit it later. We'll go 3 with that because I think it'll just. And we're gonna go grass. What's it? Grass block. Replace farmland. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is sad, but how do I start this thing again? Forget how to actually run it. Oh, and I'm copying this command and putting it somewhere here in the chat. Just gonna keep spamming the chat with my commands. So replace all the okay. Needs redstone, does it? Always active? No, I don't think I want that. Do we put a button next to it? I forget how it goes. Needs red. Change needs redstone. Wait, mechanist. Okay, I'm pausing. I change needs redstone to what though? Oh, there's an extra thing at the end. What is that? No, okay. I'm kind of paused. Okay, I'm stopped. You're freaking me out right now. Aha! That makes sense. Grass block, not grass. Okay. There's a delay, by the way. I'm pretty sure you know this, but. Okay. All right. Needs redstone, always active, needs redstone. You know what? Okay, done. I'm going to do the redstone thing real quick and just put a button or something there. Red. We just had a button on it before. Do I just need a button? How did that work? Well, we definitely need a button, one way or the other. I don't know. How did I place that? Oh, that did it. Wow. And now there's a ton of pumpkin seeds. Well, oh, I do at E. At E, type item. That's right. That's right. Okay. We're back in it. So now we can try and switch it with. Okay, how did these survive? You know what? No, we're going to leave them. I don't care. Internet for the whole house went down, so. All right. Yeah, the client definitely just died. Sounds weird saying. Make the Y in the second set of chords to be 5, and that'll get the farmland on the hill. Ah, that's right. Well, that makes sense. I don't care that much. All right, restarting the client. Here we go. Well, that's good. Oh, before I restart, actually, I should. Okay, we're going wheat now. We're going wheat. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where you at? We're gonna go wheat, and we're gonna do a hard reset. And we're gonna double check wheat. Ah, it's just wheat. Okay, wheat seeds is what we want. Pumpkin seeds. We're going to wheat seeds, save, and we got to update the roles. default. Fitness rules. And we're gonna go full screen for that. Wheat seeds. Save. I guess, you know what? I'm gonna add, just because I'm already here, we're gonna do the water. It's a horrible namespace. ID. I don't know what I was thinking there. Water buckety. That would fit my naming conventions. Could I just give them water in their pockets? That'd be amusing. No bucket. I don't know. Shouldn't give them 11, 10. Just about as scientific as I get here. Item used. An interesting thing is no one's tried to use a water bucket that I've seen yet. I should check the ID on it though. All right, so that's good. Let's get back to business here. Multiplayer. Oh, I got to restart the server. It needs to grab the new rules. You know, I accidentally grabbed the wrong soda type out of the fridge. before they all start flooding the place. Yeah, I know they're gonna start flooding the place. It'll be funny. I want to see how they use the bucket mechanics, because there's so many things in this game they still can't use yet, and I want to make sure it's doable. But we'll probably take it out quickly. It'll make for a funny video. Oop. It misses this back row here. I expand it by 1. Oh, I didn't do a hard reset. Oh god, and the internet's out again, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, I forgot I gotta do a hard reset, because they're not gonna know what to do with this stuff. Schematical, current session, hard reset. There we go. Restarting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet right now. Test again. Did mark this device as priority, right? Yeah, we got 6.3 megabytes per second upload. So I don't know what's going on. YouTube says it's not receiving enough stuff for me, so that's not good. OBS says we're pumping out 4,000, almost 5,000 kilobytes a second. So I don't know. All right, so we got a fresh batch here. Let's do this. I think their scans all lined up. That's not great. That guy over there is tossing stuff and picking it up, which I need to forbid or make them lose points. I'm gonna clean up these pumpkins that kind of floating around here. Whoops. They kind of like glitched in because they're not supposed to be able to be on grass, right? You save me so much time with that command, so thank you. Just sitting here, I'd still be walking around placing cement. Okay, we already got one figured out how to use hoe. That's a Gen 0 right off the bat. Let's look at his score events. He's racking it up. Killing it, man. Killing it. Oh, we got a second one. Yeah, I wonder. There's got to be a way I could do an advanced setting on the rules and somehow make them like, if you do this and this and this, then they all fire off or something like that. Ernie. I don't know what Ernie's barking at. He's a madman. Oh man, if only I saw progress this fast in my experiments. Well, now that I've got this stabilized. Whoa, that guy was cooking. What's up, Ernie? I don't know what he's barking at. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Ernie. What's up? Rough. Yeah, so once I get this merged back into master, it might accelerate your stuff because the navigation was just screwed. But I didn't have this. Ernie, what are you barking at? What's going on out there? Come here, Ernie. Come here. Put him on my lap for now. He doesn't want to be on my lap, but maybe he does. He's just kind of chilling. But no, once I merge this back into master, it should speed things up. Now, don't lick the microphone. Whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Where is the video capture device? Say hi, Ernie. Very scientific stream here. All right. So we're kind of waiting to see if anybody tries to use bone meal, but it doesn't appear that anybody does. Actually, I never checked to make sure their inventory had it. Yep, Ernie Cam. Okay, so they have bone meal. They have 64 bone meal and 1 water bucket. And what's this guy trying to do? Use item hoe. Use item hoe. I'm going to get rid of this inventory observation options. Good. Great. Use item. Yeah, this guy's just killing it on the tilling front. I really got to stop calling it hoeing. That's not accurate at all. Oh. All right, buddy. Do you want to go? Well, he doesn't know if he wants to go or stay. You want a treat? Oh, there you go. Sorry, he's distracting as heck. Super cute pup. So it's maxed out at 100. I think that's the hoe, not the bone meal. Ugh. Oh man, my hair's a mess. Yeah, they're just tilling away. Ernie. What? Someone here? I have no idea. He's a weird dog. Ernie! Shush. Where am I? What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. I have no idea what he's barking at. So I'm going to check to see if it's attempting to use the bone marrow. Bone marrow? Bone meal. So this item stack stone hoe, 64 bone meal, water bucket. Let's just take a step over. It's true. Yep, all of them are valid, but they're just not doing it. They just don't care. Let's see if any of them have the neurons to select it, maybe. More details, neural nets. We're looking for IC. So this guy doesn't have any item candidate stuff, so he's not aware. Let's hop out and just do this. Stop observing. Probably somebody out front doing maintenance or something. No, I'm not. Nope. So none of these guys. Somebody dug something. That guy's digging with his bare hands. It looks like. Wait a second. With white dye. How do you get white dye? Oh, he must have. Oh, he must have crafted, didn't he? Somebody must have crafted white dye. Oh, did I do that? I think I did that. Someone crafted white dye. That's cool. This guy's climbing. What's he doing? Ooh, what's he doing? He's pumpkin stem. He's trying to craft action white dye. He crafted a bunch of white dye, but he's trying to do it with a pumpkin stem. So he targeted the pumpkin stem for some reason. Which he can do it. It's an empty spot he can navigate to. Why not? You know. From bone meal, yeah. Up. Is that? I think that's pumpkin. I probably missed that before. Let me just double check that. F3. Yeah, pumpkin stem. What's this guy trying to do? Action buffer. How does he have pumpkin seeds? Don't they? Let's double check. Hold on. Start observing. Oh, or detail. No, wait. Oh, observation options, inventory, save. I still have pumpkin seeds. At least this guy does. He doesn't have it in the order I would expect the stuff to be in there. Did I screw up adding or setting their seeds to wheat? Wheat seeds. You know what? I did not. I did change it? Did I change it here? No, I didn't change it here. Well, that's fun. Got some seeds that they can't possibly fathom. We got to restart everything. Restart. And I might as well just hit it with a hard reset, because why not? Weird seeing my face on the side of the screen. I gotta remember that. Face. I'm there. You guys are over here. The chat is over here. I'm mainly looking there. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off again, because otherwise when I clip this together for the video, it'll be like, why am I there? And then I'm not there, and then I'm there. I only put my face on screen when Ernie's there. Mainly to put his face on. Well, it's good they're crafting stuff. It's bad they're not using it, but it's good that they're crafting it. And since pumpkin seeds were a thing, we're going to hit that button again. And these two are fighting. This guy looks like he's wandering. Their ticks have lined up, their scans have lined up again, which is annoying. Oop. Look at that. Gen 0 right off the bat again. Going right to work with that. This guy's equipped the seeds. What's he trying to do with the seeds? He's trying to place block. Okay, he's so close. You know what? I might actually hook him up. Where's my... Didn't I have a hoe in here? No. Ah, nuts. I missed it. I should have known. I was going to try and help them out a little bit. But that's cool that they're trying to do that right off the bat. And the question is why they aren't trying to use bone meal or water. Dude, get out of my way. Okay, we're going to hook this guy up. Oh, what is that? Okay, there you go. Okay, it works. Good. I'm going to get rid of those. Please keep getting rid of these. Why is it not ending? Okay, so evidently my use item action, or maybe it's a place block action. It doesn't know it succeeded, possibly. That, or he just rescanned to the same thing, but we're going to delete those because those weren't found naturally. Yep, see, he's close. We got some guys trying to do this, but they don't do both. They can't figure it out. What are you doing, man? Navigating two? I bet he's just navigating two places. Yep, just navigating around. Oh! This guy's just toss item. God bless it. I just want like a permanent penalty on that. That looks like a pumpkin. Toss water bucket. Why did I build a toss item one? I think there was a reason that I built a toss item thing, but sometimes they get stuck, and I had a little code that actually helped a lot with when they get stuck. But I can probably improve upon that. He's replacing it, I think. Yeah, oh, with the wheat seeds for sure. That guy was replacing it. The question is, did he recalculate and decide he wanted to replace it? Because it was the optimal place to be, or did he think, hey, that's, or did the action just continue to do it? Because it seems like even after they'd already placed, the action just kept going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are pumpkin seeds that just didn't get deleted either. Pumpkin plants, I guess, not seeds. And there's combat. Just remove toss action. There was a reason we had it in there. And I'm spacing on what it was. But we had that in there at one point for a reason. So this is where I want to like leave it for just hours and let it run without me watching it. Yep, we got some fighters. Getting rowdy in here. You see that fast movement he just did? He did like a fast little spin move for a second there. So this guy's doing raw output. This is really weird, actually. It looks like he's got multiple lines there. What are you doing? Yep, so he's doing raw, but he's trying to place the wheat seeds, but he seems to be stopping himself by doing a raw output at some point. Okay, the other guy was trying to advocate over here. That's his thing, but he's trying to. He'll never do it, though, as long as that raw output neuron's firing off. Use raw output neurons, too high, yeah. Never fear. I've been thinking about that Codeep need more and more, and it might be something we're going to tackle sooner than later. I've been trying to figure out if we do a Codeep neural net, only ChaosNet would have to understand what a layer is. ChaosCraft would not. Now, the downsides of doing Codeep Neat are that the neural nets are going to get a lot bigger, a lot faster. This guy decided to go uphill for some reason. The lava maze should be so much easier now, too. We got to go back to the lava maze pretty soon. We're still at Gen 0. I'm curious. Gen 1, I'm expecting a pretty solid leap forward here. What's he trying to do? What's he trying to do? Place Bach, wheat seeds. He's trying to. Just need these guys to collaborate or just pick the same. Yes! The first organic wheat seed placement. I guess it's organic is a relative term. It's digital, but like the first, I almost said naturally occurring. The first one where I didn't interfere with it, so that's cool. Try replacing JSON with message pack. I have come up with a plan for that because so the next endpoint is the one that transmits the neural nets. All I have to do is not use AWS's SDK, generated SDK for that, and I can just manually hit that. I guess like just have Java do a request, and then I can use message pack for that. So, and that's like the number one offender. So that should be doable. So I can do that. But all the same, even if their transportation stays relatively small, the storage is going to go up too. Some sort of compression algorithm when data is being sent from the back end. Yeah, I mean, message pack alone plus, I mean, my modifications that I've already made could be great. Yeah. I can redo the neural net IDs, the neuron IDs, all that stuff. I can drop that down. There's stuff I can improve. Did that guy score for that? I didn't actually see. I hope so. Looks like we're still on Gen 0 here. Things I never figured out what that spawn issue was on Lava Maze that one day, and it never came back. That would mean lesser bots at a given time if it takes 2 memory. Yeah, we also got to be careful. I need to remember to do that. I need to issue keys right now. I have been meaning to issue keys for quite some time. That's for the new people to sign up. that aren't like you two old schoolers here. Well, someone's digging. It's not going to get you anywhere. But this navigation function opens up survival mode. Now that we've got navigate working, we can start talking survival mode, which is really, really cool. I mean, their behavior, the fact that they're doing all this stuff so effectively, just like at Gen 0, is just incredible. That means, yeah, I mean, we can go to survival mode in the very near future. I just got to fix this. Well, actually, I don't think we even need the spawn block stuff. We won't even do spawn blocks. But I think I should add some type of biological traits that changes their skins and things like that. But we could, yeah, create packs of these guys very quickly, and that could be exceptionally cool. Since the fitness functions for survival are so much more open ended, we could we wouldn't need as fancy a fitness function. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought there. Started reading your comment. I also got a 400 error when trying to create a new training room with the Terraria sim model. So the payload is going to have more information on it. So make sure you're always checking the payload anytime you're sending information back and forth. And be careful because AWS treats 404s like they're 403s most of the time, which is really annoying. I didn't modify the sim model. Maybe that's causing it. You got to get the payload of that of response there, whatever that message is. I just get really tired. Maybe I'm still hungry. This is how action-packed my day is. I've got another meeting with my consulting client, and that may not sound weird, but we don't talk for like weeks at a time. We usually just message via chat. So talking is a rare occurrence. That tells you how weird my morning was. We could also start to give them leads and stuff and have them try and herd animals. I'm trying to think how that would work for scoring. 400 on the site, not the mod. Yeah, the site should return some type of error to you. And still no one's trying to use bone meal. I'm going to check something else here. Oh, wait. I didn't put a breakpoint there. They might be trying to use bone meal. I clearly didn't put a breakpoint there. I'm going to just restart this real quick because I want to validate that I'm doing this right. My energy just went through the floor. All of a sudden, I just got real tired. I'm going to take a nap. Why is it putting all this crap on my screen? No. Here we go. You can do what I do. Define a region with a block that serves as a reference scan in there for mobs. Reward them based on how many are in there. Hey, I got to get this merged into master for you. I'll try and do that in the next few days, ideally. I don't think there's anything in here. I was a little worried about the nav, but now we're looking pretty good. So I'm afraid I might break something else, as I tend to do. Mojang. What if Microsoft liked what we're doing so much that they try and buy Schematical? That'd be a wild ride. They're like, I'm sorry, sir. You're, or ma'am, whoever, Bill Gates. I do not like your OS. All right. So if we see them using the stone hoe, then we know that my debug code is crap. And clearly they're using a hoe, and clearly my debug code is crap. They might have been trying to use the water, and I just didn't notice it. Well, womp womp. Bucket item, hoe item. Well, let's try this. Wait, if... Oh, did I just didn't put a breakpoint there. Okay, never mind. My debug code is fine, except for some reason the bone meal breakpoint disappeared again. What the heck? Okay. And we're still looking at Gen 0. That's nuts how many of them figured out how to use the stone hoe right away. Okay, well, somebody use bone meal. Love of God. Yeah, alright. We're gonna check. Okay. Okay, I guess that's not actually a thing. Wheat seeds, okay, they can try wheat seeds. Wheat seeds. Okay, evidently everybody just wants to use wheat seeds. Wheat seeds. Stop trying to use wheat seeds. You know what? It might be that it's not hidden. That's not it. Console, debugger. This is not available. Well, that's not good. This is really weird right now. I'm just going to restart that. I don't know what's going on there. All right, here we go again. Okay. Oh, the server's trying to validate items. And the server died. Just lovely. Well, I think I'm probably going to call it a day. Anybody got any questions? There's 4 people now. All right. Anybody have any questions or thoughts before I go? Don't forget to like. That always helps if you like the video, the stream. Share, subscribe. Starting to get to be a little more interesting and a little more exciting, I'm hoping. Run client. Okay. Let's try one more swing here. Nope, not ready yet. All right, they're on, they're in, they're spawning. They're attempting to scan. Some of them are successfully using stone hose like crazy, which is nuts that they're spawning like that in Gen 0. Super weird. Okay, stone hoe. Come on. Bone meal, okay. Item stack 64 bone meal. What we're going to do, bone meal item. It is an instance of bone meal item. Okay. Play. So now if I go back up here and look, instance of bone meal item. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, we're going to let this run for a while. I'm hopping off. You guys all take care. And I will be on later. Have a great weekend. And if you're interested in help and support us, check us out on patreon.com/schematical. Use all the help we can get keeping the servers on. Bye.